Hi, my name is Jameson Clark, and I'll be giving my argumentative speech on curfew. No parent wants to see their child come home at 3 o'clock in the morning, and certainly no parent wants to get a phone call that their child is never coming home again. That's why I support the Utah law, which mandates the general curfew for all kids younger than 18. The curfew law states that these children must not be out between the hours of midnight and 6 a.m. on all days of the week. This law states and encourages parents to make reasonable attempts to control teen behavior. Some may argue that curfew restrictions personal freedom or misuse of policies, but I will illustrate that curfews are in our child's best interest. Here's the first demonstration of Utah teen curfew, which has been focused on many news segments throughout the week. Others may say that it is a parent's responsibility whether to give the curfew to their child or not, and state whether they have it or not. I concur with this opinion, and parents need to be responsible and involved in their children's behavior, but feel choices are made after midnight can be disastrous, both on the child's effect and for the innocent bystanders who would be affected if we do not keep making and enhancing this curfew law. Studies have shown the reduction of crime when teens have a curfew. For example, Dallas reported a 30% decrease in violent juvenile crime and 21% decrease in the overall rates of crime committed by young people when the curfew is enforced. Enforcing a curfew for your teens may show them that you are concerned for their well-being, and it lets them know that you love them. One thing that I truly feel that it is important for the kids, in order to follow the rules, they must know why they need to follow the rules. And it is because we love them, it's because we care for them, it's because we want to watch out for them. So for them to be able to understand why we have a curfew, we'll be able to set the stage for them and their success in being able to follow the curfew going forward. A curfew actually gives the opportunity to prove responsibility to the parent, to prove the child is grown up and mature enough and adult enough to follow the rules set by their parents, leading to a action stating that they are ready to follow the rules set by the law of the land and by the government moving forward. Studies have shown that drunk driving incidents are 4 to 5 times more likely to occur at a greater late night than they are during the day. This is what would happen to one car during a drunk driving that happened to a teen in the late hours of night. This is what we're trying to avoid. We're not trying to avoid or cut down on teenagers' fun or what may have it. This is really the consequences that we were trying to avoid. That is why we enhance these rules of the curfew. So many may argue that children need to make decisions for their own. They need to experience. They need to go out and have experiences that lead to consequences that govern their own behavior. And I agree with that. I believe that it's true, but that they can do it within the standards that we have set for them. I believe that this law is something that's going to push us forward to become the society that we want to become the righteous, right-acting people, the society that is God-driven, to follow the commandments. It instills responsibility. If a teen can obey a curfew law, they will be able to understand the importance of the laws and the effects that it has on society. Being able to move forward, being able to grow up and understand that they have responsibility, being able to teach the same teachings that have been taught to them by their parents, by their mentors as they came up in their upbringing. I truly feel that this is something that, as we enforce and as we push, that we'll be able to become the society that we're looking to be, that there will be fewer fatalities, that there will be many less accidents, and that we will be able to avoid many consequences that are very avoidable if we just follow the rule of the law and the laws that have been stated by our predecessors before us. I truly believe that this is something that I believe in. I know from personal experience that I have had a curfew set by my parents, and when I followed that curfew, they were able to trust me more and give me more responsibility, which helped me to just grow as a person, to help me grow as a student here at BYU, and has really made me into the man who I am today. I know that the curfew will be able to help as a society, to help us to come together, that if one person does his part, we're expected to do our part as well. And as you do so, going down the line, neighbor by neighbor, person by person, we will be able to grow. We will have less bystander accidents. We will have more trust in one another, trust in your neighbor, and love that just goes from being able to be righteous and following the commandments or the laws that have been set. I believe this. I know that this to be true. I truly feel that as a curfew is set, that we will be able to continue to learn and grow, and continue to push forward and grow as a society. Thank you.